Life can change in an instant. For many wheelchair users, the struggle to push forward is a daily challenge.
After years of development and countless prototypes, we created Rib Grips, the revolutionary wheelchair hand rim covers with built-in ribs for ultimate grip and comfort.
No more slick surfaces, no more heat burns, just pure, reliable grip. Rib Grips, empowering you to push forward with ease. Rib Grips. Get a grip on your freedom. Discover the difference. Visit ribgrips.com and use promo code GRIP today. You just found the perfect product that helps with staying cool during hot summer runs. No more gross warm water. Stay cool with this product from Gear Handle. This hydration tube cover helps keep your water cool and easily accessible. Stay hydrated during those long summer runs or even delay from freezing in the winter. Plus, they're compatible with various brands of water bladders and come in various colors. Visit gearhandle.com and use promo code H2O today.
This is a Rogue Media Network podcast. Central Texas Life with Ann Harder presents Central Texas Events.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Central Texas Life, and it is almost time for the 14th Annual Bell County Senior Expo. It's coming up on September 24th. And It's always a joy to have Kimberly Cables, who is a Senior Expo Expert Committee. I love the name of your committee. And, of course, with Belton Journal, Sales Executive, and Rosa Hernandez with the Area Agency on Aging. Always good to hear from you, too, because this is a huge event.
Yes.
And you've made a few tweaks. It's in what we used to call the Bell County Expo Center, and it is the Exposition Building at Cadence Bank Center.
Yes.
I had to write that down.
Last year we had our first rodeo in the Exposition Building, and we went from 15,000 square feet to 55,000 square feet.
Yeah.
So put on your tennis shoes and come on out. It'll be a full day.
Oh, get a good walk in, which is good. That's good for everybody.
Get those steps in.
Yeah, and you kind of move the time up too, starting at 8 o'clock.
Yes.
We old people like to get going early. So
well, and with all this global warming coming around, we got to get inside before the heat starts.
Well, and there's that too.
Yes.
Getting it up, but it's going to be from 8 to 1. There is absolutely no charge. No. And you don't have to RSVP. Nope. Just who all comes.
No tickets, no strings, no rings of fire to walk through. Just come on down.
Well, and it's such an important thing because there's so much good information that's distributed and some wonderful door prizes too.
Yes, there will be 200 vendors. Almost all will have $30 to $50 door prizes. We'll have 3 speakers this year. If you attend all 3, you'll have triple your chances of winning a $100 gift card. So we have Georgia Sawyer from the Area Agency on Aging will speak from 9 to 10 about scam prevention. Then from 10:30 to 11:30, we have Rainey right here in Waco.
Oh yes, I've had a representative from them on talking about legal matters that pertain to older adults.
Yes.
Whether it's a guardianship or whether there's just so much to understand about elder law.
Yes, so they're going to talk to us about nursing home planning and estate planning, and then from 12 to 1, we will have Miss Delcina West from Advent Health, and she's going to give us some nutrition and fitness tips so we can be sexy senior citizens. That is her book that she wrote, and she's going to give us some tips on how to do that. So that'll be a good one.
That is going to be fun. Well, that's awesome. You've got so many bases covered. Yes. But if somebody's a vendor that, is kind of focuses on older adults, can you still take a few more?
Absolutely. Yes. We have just a few spots left. So you can call me as soon as you can. My number is 254-683-1166. And that is my personal cell phone that is on me 24/7, 366. Even not on leap years.
You are easy to get in touch with. I do have to say, you are very responsive.
I have to wait for the kids to get home and eating supper and go to bed, and then at midnight I'm like, okay, let's get some work done.
Yeah. Check the phone. Well, Rosa, let's talk a little bit about the Area Agency on Aging. First of all, how you've been with them a while? Huh?
A couple of years now, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and they went by so fast.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, so what? Let's talk about that and how, obviously one of your important representatives is going to be talking about scams. And we've touched on this before here on the podcast. It's so easy to be duped because, the crooks are horrible. They are out there.
Nobody is exempt from scams.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Just a little example. My brother-in-law recently passed away, and we had a posting, with the obituary and the information. We knew the church was not going to be able to do live streaming. The day of, there was a posting with a Facebook page dedicated to him, send money for the live streaming.
Oh, my gracious.
We were stunned.
Mm-hmm.
We were stunned. And so then it was like, how to report it and all that. They're reprehensible out there.
And all these people posting about, necklaces with ashes in them or jewelry boxes with ashes. And we need to, they play on your feelings to get you to act drastically, or, all the posts about the little kids missing or dogs being run over. Yeah. And it's just everywhere. They get in your feelings. And then they just take advantage of people, everybody.
Right.
It doesn't matter how old you are.
Right. It's, that's just social media.
Yes.
But, when it comes to scams, Rosa, let's talk about that.
Oh, my gosh. There's two things that I've noticed, especially being an older adult now. One is the
she's
number
not
of
old.
calls
Don't let her lie to you. I
You
see
look
this
pretty young
girl's
to me.
Facebook page, and she's out on the night every night.
Right, running rings
Just
about
because
it.
I'm an old woman. I'm in bed by 8:30.
Hey, I am Divian 66. That's my goal,
She's in her devil years now.
Okay.
I am. Not. I serve my community.
You sure
So one of the things that I've noticed has been two things is the Medicare. They're
yes.
trying to get you to change plans. Well, Medicare enrollment is always October 15th to December 7th every year.
Never deviates.
Never deviates. That is the set dates. So that's important for seniors to remember.
Yeah.
One of the things that happens is because we're isolated, and we were talking about our kids growing up, having their own lives, not communicating with us, as much as we would like. But they're busy, we get it.
Right.
But so when somebody calls us on the phone and they're showing sympathy and they're getting information out of us that we don't even realize that we're giving, it's very easy to fall in that trap. It's a friend. There are no friends, that call you like that,
Right.
So being very careful with the calls that you get in and switching plans, because one of the things that affects seniors is if they change a plan, all of those plans are not in network in our area. And so when they want to go to a skilled nursing facility, there are very limited skilled nursing facilities that accept them. So, knowing that is just huge for someone that will have to either pay out of pocket, when they need a skilled rehab. So
Unbelievably
that's
expensive.
a scam. That is a scam. That's scamming someone into believing. And those salesmen will tell you anything because you know what? At the end of the day, they're going to make that sale and they're going to move on, and they don't care about you. Because if they did, they would know what plans are available in your area. So at Area Agency on Aging, we have Russell and Monica that help, seniors make some of those decisions. And it's free of charge.
Yeah,
so
it needs to be a
call
reputable
us. Always
group.
call and ask before you sign or change anything. Ask for the phone number. More than likely, they're not going to give it to you. They're probably going to hang up when you start questioning them.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's tip number one.
So tip number one is ask for their phone number and tell them, well, let me call you back.
Yeah.
I need to discuss this because typically they'll call you from another number. That's a local number down. They've gotten really smart where they're using, local numbers.
Right.
And some of them even call you from your own number. You'll see something pop up on your own number. So they are very, very well versed in how to use, this digital social media thing that we are using now that we are not. That
And
it was,
even if they give you a number, get out your phone book, look, and make sure that's the correct number for that place.
And then the other
people
thing
still
was
have
for
phone
Social
books?
Security. For Social Security,
I do. I sat on mine on the way here to drive here.
Yeah.
They
The
are
other
good for
major
some.
scam has been Social Security. Somebody has
Yes.
been calling that they say that you owe money, and
Oh,
then they
that's
give a
nuts.
case number,
Yeah.
and they give you,
Taxes.
and then they have somebody that actually you call this number and somebody live answers. Well, one, Social Security is really not going to send that. It's not going to call you. They're going to send you a letter on their official letterhead. So just kind of knowing how these our government operates, is really helping, someone answering the phone. So my best tip is get a voicemail box, and I know that that's difficult for us, but it's easier to learn that. Let those numbers go to the phone. If it's your family,
They'll
know
leave
how
a
to get
message.
a hold of you.
And they will say.
And they will say,
Right.
or you'll recognize the voice or something. And I would rather that happen than them being scammed and being taken advantage of. Because we're not just talking of a few $1,000s. We're talking, $30,000 to $60,000.
It can be life
in life
savings.
savings.
Yeah.
Yes. So, those things are very important. So George Lasoya will be talking more on that and educating more. But at the Area Agency on Aging, we do take those calls, So some of the other things we do is caregiver support, and we send in respite for caregivers. It's a short term until they get settled with a home health or with someone else. And, of course, it's 60 and above that we have that through the Area Agency on Aging. Then we have this 59 and younger through the ARDC. So, there's a lot of programs. We have veterans programs. We have ombudsman, which is huge for someone that has people in the nursing home. They go and do an independent investigation, and they are, consumer friendly. We do the right things for the right reasons, do a full investigation and bring it back. So, to me, that's very important for safety because, things, we're in a different society.
Yeah, we
where,
are.
We have a caregiver shortage also. So, it's just a difficult time out there. So
Yeah.
those are some of the securities that we have in place that we can
Yeah,
help
you
people.
mentioned caregivers. If you are a caregiver at home, it's so important to have a break, to have some help, and not feel like you're alone.
Absolutely.
It's an obligation, obviously, to care for your loved one, but it can really become overwhelming.
It does. It is overwhelming. And as a caregiver, we think that if we don't do it ourselves, that that we're not taking care of our loved one.
Right.
You are taking care of your loved one. You're still making decisions. You're still there. It's not like this is taking you out of the situation completely. It's giving you just a few hours break to go and take care of yourself so you can come back and be that 24-hour caregiver. Because, caregiving is it is 24/7. And even when you have someone in the home, you never stop worrying. You still carry it with you. So we're never stop being caregivers.
It's just like when you're raising babies and you're careful which babysitter you leave them with, but you still have to have time for yourself to shower once a month and
Yeah, maybe go out for
Read
a
a
bite
book.
to eat or
Yes.
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you've got a great theme, though. I was
Yes.
excited to see that Winter Wonderland.
yes.
Aren't we ready? We
Yes.
really are.
I've-
Even if in our minds,
I felt that crisp
talking.
air when I rolled down the window this morning, and I thought, oh, it's only going to get up to 95 today.
Yeah, right,
this is
right, right.
nice.
Yeah, it's a cool wave on the way. But what a fun theme though to kind of
Yes.
get folks
There'll
sort
be-
of in the.
Lots of reindeer, and I hear there's a jolly old fella coming.
Oh my goodness,
And
that is a kickstart on
Yes.
the holiday for
there
sure.
probably won't be any snow in September, but
Well.
we'll try and escape the heat for a minute.
Yeah. Well, and the air conditioner works well.
Yes.
In
Oh,
there,
yes.
which is fun. But you do have a lot of door prizes.
Yes.
So what anything kind of comes to mind? It's like, ooh, I'm sure there are a lot of good ones.
Well, we offer a grand prize as well, and in the past we've done a TV, And last year we got all the way up to 75-inch TV that we gave away.
Oh, my goodness.
And then somebody mentioned to us, that's really not practical for a senior because they may not have the space. And
you have to have a pretty good sized room for a 75-inch TV.
They certainly don't have the pickup truck anymore to haul it off. So this year we're going to do something that hopefully more folks will enjoy and will enter for. We're going to just do some gift cards to shopping.
Oh, my.
And we'll get lots together for it. Right now we have like Golden Corral, Spare Time for some bowling. Jones Home and Auto in Belton is giving us $50 off an oil change. So there'll be lots in there that everybody can enjoy.
Yeah.
Last year we had a measly 4,479 people that attended the event and signed up for the 75-inch TV. And so we're hoping for a good crowd this year.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll break the 10,000
That would be awesome. Well, and you've got the space, as you say.
Yes.
Now. You've got, wonderful exhibit hall for everything. And the parking is good there and easy to get in and out. And it's just a great space.
Yes, we have golf carts that will be ready to pick you up and take you into the building. And with the move to the bigger venue, we were looking at pictures and we were literally elbow to elbow in the smaller assembly hall. And so we had to move to the bigger venue for the safety of our guests and the vendors. So now we have wider aisles. Is it 25 feet between booths? So plenty of room for wheelchairs, walkers.
Right. Yeah.
You can have the people at the booths, and then there's a passing lane too now. So that's great.
But as you say, it's still 200 vendors. I mean, that's remarkable.
Yes.
And let's put a plug into those vendors because this event, no matter how much planning we do, this event is not possible without our vendors.
Absolutely.
So to have the vendors, from skilled nursing facilities, the hospitals, the Walmarts, the home health, the home care, the private home caregivers.
Anybody that has ever seen a senior in their life will be here. Library, the police department, fire department,
everything.
Everyone will be there.
Yes. And we have our entertainment.
Let's talk about that. You've got some fun entertainment.
We do have the fun entertainments. KP is amazing with her. The Rusty Dusters and then the cardio drummers.
Simmons Community Center is providing our entertainment this year.
It is amazing.
So the Rusty Dusters dance with feather dusters.
I love it.
And if you look on Facebook, look up Favorite Sales Girl. That's me. I'm your favorite sales girl.
Of course.
And I'm the only sales girl at the Belton Journal. That's why I'm your favorite. But if I had competition, I'd be afraid to see what happened. But if you look me up on Facebook, there's a video from last year, and they dance with their little feather dusters. And then the Silver Beats have big blue medicine balls that they have some jolly tunes they'll drum along to this year. We'll have some drummer boys drumming
and that
along.
is not easy. I tried it, and it is not easy. You think that it is, but no, it is not easy. You have to be really coordinated to do all of that.
And then this year, they're adding the Bell County Line Dancers group. What are they called? But they're going to do some line dancing for us as well, and that's part of the Salmon's group as well. So
it's such great exercise and fun and fellowship, and you can do that way on.
And we'll have some folks singing at the beginning of the event to create the mood for the event. So that'll be good.
Keeping with our Winter Wonderland theme.
Yes.
Well, so much involved in getting this together. I guess you work on this all year, don't you?
Yes, we sure do. We had our first meeting in November. But by the time September rolls around, we're like, I never want to see another senior expo in my life.
We say that every year.
We say that every year. And
but then when the day comes, it's just such excitement. And
by the time November rolls around, we're getting in the holiday spirit, and we're like, oh, let's figure out what our theme's going to be for next year, and we're ready to go again. It takes about 20 people about 9 months to plan for this event. And but we've already got a head start on the next couple of years.
Oh, do you really?
We do. So,
well, I mean, next year will be your 15th, so that's kind of a big one.
We've got a list of speakers, so if you want to speak at the event, let us know that too, and I'll add you to my list.
So you have a separate room for that, or how do you do that?
The
special speakers.
The good thing about this venue is everything is on the ground level. Right. You don't have to take stairs or elevator anymore to see the speakers. So we just have a little 50 by 50 curtained off area.
Okay, right.
For the speakers. And so next year is the 250th anniversary of many of our military branches. And so next year will be a military theme.
Oh.
And then the year after, something happened in 1836 around here. I can't put my finger on it.
Maybe
there was a
down in San Antonio.
That's where it was. Maybe a Texas Revolution or something.
Oh, that's fun.
I vaguely remember that from 40 years ago in history class. Mm-hmm. And so we'll do Texas theme in 2026.
Oh man, you are well played, but yeah, it's a group effort, and you have a great group of folks with your Senior Expo expert. Say that fast 5 times.
Yes, and we just put out a 64-page promotional newspaper for the event.
Good.
And they're from Waco to Lampasas, so wherever you're listening, you can find those at Walmart's, H-E-B. A lot of our senior-friendly businesses, anywhere that will let us. We're putting flyers on the door, postcards on the counter for you to pick up and get the information. And the promotional newspaper, it tells all about the entertainment, the speakers, and all the vendors that'll be there as well. And there's no selling. That's something we need to, make sure you're aware of. There's no selling. There's no... we don't allow them to ask you to sign a contract. Vendors are not allowed to ask for your Medicare or Social Security numbers. So this is a no-pressure event.
But if you want to leave your contact information and you want to get more information,
absolutely,
then you can do that.
Absolutely. And they'll contact you after the event if you wish to do that.
And one of the good things about an event like this is that a lot of the vendors, they serve pretty much all around the state, so you can get information because, sometimes you might come to Scott and White or Seton or Advent Health for your health care, but you live, out in a rural area. And these vendors have the contacts for you to help you get home from the hospital. So it's not just for people that live in Bell and the surrounding counties. Truly, it's good information for anyone because we all either are going to need it or we're going to know someone who needs it. And so know the vendors, do those face-to-face to get the areas of support that you can have to take better care of yourself and your loved one. That's the ultimate goal.
Right.
Well, it is an amazing event, and again, it's the 14th annual. How many have you been involved with, Kimberly?
This is my 4th year.
Okay.
So in 21, we did pirate theme. 22
you remember all the things.
Was under the sea, so we were all mermaids, and then in 23 was rodeo. And then this year we're doing Winter Wonderland.
Yeah, I think you came decked out in your cowboy.
Last year I dressed up as Peppermint Patty. And everybody was like, well, how does that have anything to do with rodeo? And I was wearing a cow hat, so I was a cow patty.
Okay.
I'm a little cow patty sometimes.
No.
Well,
I've been hanging out with Miss Rosa too much.
No, you don't get that from me. You cannot put that one on me. That's all you.
Well, needless to say, it's a fun event. You guys are having too much fun, just planning and talking about it. But again, this is going to be on September 24th at the former Bell County Expo Center. It's now the Cadence Bank Center.
Yes.
In fact, it's right there big gold dome. You cannot
Yep,
miss
in
it. Right on the
Belton. Yep.
in Belton, right off I-35.
Yep.
And earlier start, 8
Yes.
o'clock, 8 to 1.
8 to 1.
So, come.
By then, we're all passed out on the floor, and we can't go past
Well,
one.
if you're going to get in touch with every
Speak
one of
for
those
yourself.
vendors, you need to eat your Wheaties that morning and
Yes.
be prepared to see a lot of folks but learn a lot. That's the primary thing, to disseminate some very important information
I
for
know.
senior adults and people who care and love their senior adult.
Yeah.
I know, when it starts getting dark in the fall, I know I don't like to drive around
Right.
looking for what I need. I just want to go one place and have 200 vendors there to help me with my needs. So that's what this is all about, is just so you can get all the information you need. As you walk in, you will get a Bell County Senior Expo bag to hold all of your information in.
Yeah, all your goodies.
And they are being assembled right now as we speak by the BISD, the Belton ISD Delta 18 to 22-year-old special needs group.
Oh.
And the Temple ISD work-based learning students, they're juniors and seniors. So they are the ones that put your newspaper in the bag for you and make sure it's all ready to go. And on the outside of your bag, when you attend the event, there'll be a paper that if you want to sign up to subscribe to the Belton Journal, we mail it, so it doesn't matter where you live. We can mail it to you. And if you subscribe, it's only $20 a year, and we will donate half back to either Temple ISD or Belton ISD for their special needs groups.
Oh my goodness!
So
what a
they
great...
have done about 6,000 bags already, and we just got the promotional tab on the 27th. So in the past week,
Well,
they bring 4 or 5 kiddos for us a couple days a week, and they've been inserting the bags and.
That's amazing. It's
Yeah.
amazing that we get
And they
community
they
involvement.
love to do it. They love to be able to go to work and do something for
useful.
themselves.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
That helps other people.
So we hope you'll enjoy your bags.
Oh, and don't forget, what about voting for the booths? We also treat
that's
our
right.
vendors. You know,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
go.
They're in
competition.
They're in costume as well,
They are
right?
in
So,
competition,
yes.
and it is so much fun. It's so much fun to watch the creativity.
They put so much heart and soul
Yes.
Oh,
into
that's
the
great.
booth.
Yes, yes. So there's also a voting card
Yes.
as you walk in. So as you go through all of the booths, you vote for your favorite one.
Yeah.
And then
Which
as you
is-
leave, you just drop it off
in.
at the desk.
Very
Yeah,
good.
so
The-
it's
the
fun.
same-
It's
the
a lot
same-
of work, but
Yes.
it's also a lot of fun.
A lot
The same
of fun.
We
place
try
where
to
you
make
get your
it and show our appreciation
yes
for our vendors.
They do an awesome
Yeah.
job.
Yeah, they do.
So as you walk in, you'll get your bag, and then on your way out, just drop your entry form right there to vote for your favorite booth, and
Yeah.
we will compile all 10,000 of them and award the top 3 amazing people.
Yeah.
So
That. I think that's going to be the hard decision to
Yes.
make. It just
Yes.
sounds like a
It
lot
is.
of thought, a lot of effort,
Yes.
and a lot of fun
It
going
sure
into
is.
the 14th annual Bell County Senior Expo.
Yes.
And again, that's on the 24th of September,
we're
which
almost
is a
there.
Tuesday.
The
A Tuesday.
last Tuesday of the month.
8 o'clock in the morning. But you don't have to get there at 8 o'clock. But it goes from 8
You have to get
1.
there at 8 o'clock if you want to see everything.
If you want to see everything.
You do. There
They will
is
have
so
places
much.
to
We have
sit.
entertainers,
They
speakers.
have-
Oh,
Yeah.
you don't want to miss a minute of it. That is for
No.
sure.
And
but
there
it is
will-
free. It's open to the public.
Yes.
You don't have to RSVP. Just show up,
Yes.
and you'll be clicking off however many come. And
Yes.
I suspect it'll be way more than, what did you say, 4,200 something last year?
4,500 last year.
4,500 last year.
Yes.
Yeah.
And as you come into the Bell County Expo Center, there'll be a 24-foot banner, so you'll know where to go.
Right.
You'll know which
Can't
building
miss
it
it.
is.
Can't miss
Can't
us.
miss
You can't miss us.
Oh, Rosa, thank you so much. And
it's
Kimberly,
my
all you
pleasure.
do
Thank you.
for the seniors
Yes.
in Bell
And
County.
thank you
the
for letting us
surrounding-
come back
Oh,
year after year.
I
Yes,
love
thank
seeing you guys, and I love hearing
you.
about it. And and it's an important work, and it's an important
Yes.
event for
It
folks
is.
to take advantage of. And I hope
Absolutely.
they do. Hope they do.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank
God
you
bless
for
you
having
both.
us.
Thank
Yes.
you. And thank you for being with us for
Yes.
Central Texas Life. I hope to see you there. Bye-bye.
Thank you. birthday.
This has been a Rogue Media Network production.
Are you a podcaster? Let's talk podcast hosting. Are you tired of your current podcast host? Need real support in a community that gets it? At Rogue Media Network, we offer top-tier podcast hosting services to help you thrive. From hosting and distribution to dedicated support, we've got you covered. Starting as low as $25 a month. Join our community of passionate podcasters today. Contact us at hello@roguemedianetwork.com.